Hi, thank you for joining me. My name is Liz and this is my movement channel. So this is a requested yoga practice and we're going to focus on sun salutations. So I absolutely love requests, so if you do have any, please let me know. Aria loves them as well, my little sappy dog, and I will make it happen. So focusing today on sun salutations, a couple of different variations and lots of options along the way. So beginning in a seated position, either sitting down on the floor, on a cushion, you can even sit in a chair. I'm not going to be here for too long. And if it feels okay, closing down the eyes. And just start to bring some awareness into your breathing. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out either through the nose or the mouth. And taking a moment, thanking yourself for making the time to be here. Really nice way to begin your day, but just knowing that we can do this at any time. Finding that connection to your breath. And we want to keep that connection as we move throughout the practice. And I'll keep reminding you to breathe and use the breath to help guide your movement. If the eyes were closed, gently opening them. It's going to take some wrist circles. So lots of arm, lots of wrists, lots of shoulder, full body work coming our way. And just knowing that there's options and making it work for you. So not forcing the body into any kind of movement or position that doesn't feel right. Going to come off our feet, coming onto your hands and knees. Lining the wrists up underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take a breath in, lower the belly down, look forward. Breathing out, press down through the palms, tucking the chin and the hips. Breathing in, drop the belly down, bring the shoulder blades together. Breathing out, reversing that movement, opening the shoulder blades up. Let's do that 3 more times using your breath. Keeping the arms lengthened. Really press through the palms as you roll through the spine. 1 more time. Pressing the hips back into child's pose, reaching the arms out long. And you can rest the forehead down to the fists if that feels better. Otherwise, resting the forehead down to the mat. Continuing to breathe nice and smoothly. Take a breath in, pull the body forward. Breathing out, press the hips into downward facing dog. Now we're just getting started, so you can bend the knees as much as you need to. Maybe walk the feet out from side to side. Really pressing down through the palms, lengthening through the arms. Let the head relax. Looking forward, start to walk your feet up towards your hands. And when you get there, bring the feet wide, coming into a wide forward fold or a wide-legged forward fold. So feet are about as wide as your mat. Just letting the upper body dangle. You can grab opposite elbows here. Might be first part of your morning, you might feel a little bit stiff. Taking time with the body.
If you had hold of the elbows, let them go. Bring the feet back underneath your hips. Just very slowly start to roll up through the spine. Pressing down through the feet, squeezing through the glutes, coming all the way up to a standing position. Making your way to the top of the mat if you're not already there, coming into mountain pose. Breathing in, reach the arms up. Breathing out, fold forward. Breathing in, lengthen through the spine, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step back to plank. Dropping down to the knees, bend the elbows, lower the body all the way to the mat. Roll the shoulders back, low cobra. Pressing down through the palms, coming into downward facing dog. Just take a little moment here, drawing the lower belly in, lengthening through the spine. Take a look forward, step both feet between the hands, folding forward. And coming all the way up to standing, reaching the arms up, coming back into mountain pose. So we're going to do 2 more like that, and then we're going to start to build it up. We'll add a little bit more momentum and a few different options along the way. Breathing in, reach. Breathing out, fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step back to plank. Lower the knees, lower the whole body to the mat. Lifting the chest, low cobra. Press down through the palms, coming into downward facing dog. Just continuing to breathe nice and smoothly in and out of your nose. Looking forward, step the feet between the palms, folding forward. Reaching all the way up, lengthening through the spine. Maybe a little back bend starts to happen here. Bringing the hands back down, mountain pose. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, fold forward. Breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, plant the hands, step back. Lower the knees, bend the elbows, come all the way to the mat. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Pressing down through the palms, lifting the hips, downward facing dog. You might find that the body's starting to get a little bit warmer. Looking forward, step the feet between the palms, folding forward. Lifting through the chest, reach the arms up. Bringing the palms back down, mountain pose. So I'm going to start to just build on that a little bit. You're more than welcome to stay with that option of stepping back, dropping down to the knees and then lowering all the way down to the mat. Otherwise, we're going to just intensify it a little bit. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, fold forward. Lengthen through the spine, halfway lift. Plant the hands down, bend the knees, step or jump back to plank, either from the knees or the toes. Lower the body halfway down. Press through the palms, lift the chest, upward facing dog. Press the hips back, downward facing dog. Let's take a couple of breaths here, in and out. Let the shoulders drop down, let the head drop. Drawing the lower belly in. Take a look forward, bend the knees, step or jump to the top of the mat, halfway lift, forward fold, standing all the way up, reaching the arms, little back bend might happen, coming into mountain pose. Breathing in, reach, breathing out, fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step or jump back. Bend the elbows lower. Press through the palms, lift the chest, upward facing dog. Press the hips back, downward facing dog. Again, just take a little moment. Lengthening through the spine. Feeling that strength through the upper body. Might feel a nice lengthening down the back of the legs. Take a look forward, bend the knees, step or jump to the top, halfway lift, forward fold. Coming all the way up to standing, reaching the arms, hands come back down through center, mountain pose. We're going to do one more like that and then we'll start to build onto it. Breathing in, reach. Breathing out, fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step or jump back. Bend the elbows lower. Press through the palms, lift the chest. Pressing the hips back, downward facing dog. Staying connected into your breathing. It's feeling what's happening into your body. Bend the knees, look forward, step or jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Come all the way to standing, reaching long, mountain pose. So definitely starting to warm up through the body, starting to feel quite good. Hope you are too. Breathing in, reach. Breathing out, fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Plant the hands, step or jump back. Lower halfway. Upward facing dog. Really roll the shoulders back, press the chest forward. Press the hips back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, take the right leg into the air. Going to come into warrior one. Lightly step the right foot through, plant the back heel down, and then with your front foot, I'm just going to get you to heel toe it out a little bit wider. And then coming up, so we want the hips as square as we can to the front. You may even need to kind of step the back foot out just a little bit. So as square as you can to the front, really active through the back leg, sinking down into the front leg, pressing through that front foot. Option to reach the arms up, bring the palms together here and start to create a little back bend. Again, breathing smoothly. Take one more breath in and out. And then breathing in, take a breath out, bring the palms down to the mat, step that right foot back, downward facing dog. And we'll do that to the other side. Breathing in, take the left leg into the air. Breathing out, step the left foot through, drop the right foot down, and then heel toe the left foot out, coming up to standing. Make any little adjustments that you need. So remember, we make it work for your body. We don't force the body into a position that doesn't feel right. Option, reaching the arms up, palms come together, maybe create a little back bend, really active through that back leg. See if you can sink a little deeper into the front leg. Breathing smoothly. Might feel a little bit of heat coming into your body now. One more breath in and out. Breathing in, breathing out, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Looking forward, step or jump to the top, halfway lift, forward fold. Breathing in, come all the way up to standing, lengthening through the spine. Breathing out, mountain pose. Let's continue on. Breathing in, reach. Breathing out, fold. Breathing in, halfway lift. Breathing out, plant the hands, step or jump back. Bend the elbows lower. Press through the palms, lift the chest. Press the hips back, downward facing dog. It's going to come into warrior two. Breathing in, take the right leg up. Breathing out, step the right foot through, plant the left heel down, and then lifting up. So we want about a heel to heel alignment. Sinking into that front leg, active through the back leg, arms come about shoulder height, and then we're looking forward. We're looking down the line of the fingers. So we're thinking strong, we're thinking focused. Relax the shoulders, tuck the hips under slightly, breathe smoothly. One more breath in and out. Breathing in, breathing out, plant the hands down, stepping back, downward facing dog. Let's do that to the other side. Breathing in, reach up. Breathing out, step the left foot through, drop the right heel down, coming all the way up. So just check your stance first. Tuck the pelvis under, lift the chest, and reaching the arms up. Sink into that front leg and just slightly turn. You want to just gently press the front knee out so we're not collapsing in. So just gently pressing that front knee out, lengthening through the arms. Think long through the arms. Nice, smooth breathing. One more breath in and out. Breathing in, breathing out. Plant the hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, look forward, breathing out, step or lightly jump to the top, halfway lift, forward fold, and then coming all the way up to standing, lengthening through the spine, coming into your mountain pose. Let's do one more round. So we'll go through to our warrior three, breathing in, reach, breathing out, fold, halfway lift, plant the hands, step or jump back, bend the elbows lower, press through the palms, lift the chest, press the hips back, downward facing dog. Breathing in, right leg lifts, breathing out, step the right foot through and see if you can push through that front foot, push off the back foot, coming straight up, whoop, into your warrior three position. So either pointing through the back toes or the back heel, little softening of that front leg, and then reaching the arms back, shoulders are away from the ears. Really press through that supporting foot. Draw the belly button in, long through the back leg. Take a breath in. Breathing out, lightly step the back foot back, plant the hands down, pressing into downward facing dog. Almost lost my balance there. Take a breath in, left leg lifts, step the left foot through, and then trust yourself a little bit, press it up, coming into warrior three. Now it might feel a little bit different on this side, might look a little bit different. Kind of meet yourself where you're at, driving through that supporting foot, pressing out through the back leg, being long and strong. Take a breath in, breathing out, lightly step that foot down, plant the hands, press back, downward facing dog. And then coming forward, lower the knees down, coming onto your back. Hug the knees in towards your chest. And we'll take a bit of a spinal twist from here. Lengthen out your left leg. Roll the right knee across. You can reach the right arm out and look over that shoulder if that feels good. So we don't need to spend hours and hours practicing. Just a little bit every day, or a little bit every other day. Really nice ways to move, to get to know your body, which is really important. Come back through to center, swap sides. Get to know your body, get to know your mind, how you think, and it will show up in your practice. And then once we have that awareness of that, if necessary, we can start to make little changes. And I think it's probably always necessary. Good. Come back through to center, lengthen out. We'll take a little resting pose. If it is the morning, feel free to stay in a seated position. If you feel like you might get a little bit sleepy again. Otherwise, take up some space on the ground. Let yourself sink down into the mat. So just a short little resting pose. Start to move your body. And then making your way back to a seated position. So I hope you feel better than when you first started. Hope you got some more energy through your body and your mind. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.